Oh, good. Hello there. I hope you like my new attire. I've been having a lot of fun now, so yeah. A nice shirt, a nice tie, a nice hat. Today I want to discuss the issue with the whole abortion thing, which, coming from me, it's not really a good idea, because those who support abortion wouldn't benefit from it if it was their own mother. So, I mean, talk about a double negative. It's kind of confusing, really. Also, they want to indoctrinate our children, but then they want to kill preborn children. You can't have your cake and kill it too. It just doesn't make any sense. Plus, when it's an abortion, it's their body, their choice. But when it's an experimental vaccine, certainly it's all for the glory of people's safety. Hypocrites. All of them are hypocrites. It's not about a woman's rights or men's rights. It's mostly about their little privileges. Abortion is not a right, it is a privilege. And people abuse it for no reason. It angers me to think that somebody would actually want to take a little part of themselves, nurture it for almost 9 months, and then finally decide at the last moment they don't even want it. It's just despicable. And I am a plague doctor. I've seen this before. Black during the Black Death. Oh, it was fun back then. Oh boy. And of course, the whole that scene of the Supreme Court Justice. I'm pretty sure there are laws against that. Because, government official, they're not really meant to be harassed like that. Despite evil thing they do. And I just don't understand how. Well, actually, I understand completely. I don't understand how they go from saying that rioting and looting is an okay thing, but then when it comes to them, I don't bloody know. They flip-flop everything, 1 minute they say a man should get pregnant, but then they say it's a woman's right to have abortion. So it's kind of double negative again. It's all wish was, hard was, and blah blah blah. It's and mostly the people who are for abortion are people who you wouldn't even want to get it on with in the first place. I mean, have you seen these freaks? They have green hair, 400 pounds, a bunch of tattoos and piercing on their face. They're screaming, they're yelling, and above all, they just look kind of trashy. And trust me, I know about class. But besides the point, it's just really despicable in my point of view. And to most other people. Especially when it comes to the church. But that's another subject for another video. Oh boy, this is just gonna be another pile of scheisse on the already the leaning tower of scheisse that have to deal with all of this. First, the rioting and the looting. And somehow it's all piled up to the point that no one really cares anymore. No one really fucking cares anymore, I would say. But that is what they want us to feel. They don't want us to feel anything. They just keep on piling more and more stuff to distract from the other stuff they were doing. I mean, think of it. It went from a Hunter Biden laptop to somehow be Johnny Depp's trial to be the top news. If they were to try to cover one thing up with the new the new the new, I don't know, I don't bloody know. What's news during that week? I hate this media. But on a good note, we're not really a good note anymore. Hell. Elon Musk decided to halt the deal on buying Twitter, which is kind of a risky move on their part. Not Elon Musk, I'm talking about Twitter. The whole bat thing, saying it's only 5%, when we all know it's a lot more than that. And of course, bloody hell, I can't breathe in this bloody mask anymore. I'm just tired of this, you know. It's not to the point that we don't even care about it anymore. I mean, a month ago, we were all saying, you know, thumbs up for Ukraine, support Ukraine. But now it's all about some lady taking a shit on her husband's bed. And then went to something about abortion. Now it's about baby food. Now it's about Twitter again. It's like every other week. What happened last week? Like 1 week, yesterday is invading Ukraine, and then the next week we're talking about something completely different, and nobody even bats an eye at it. Which kind of shows how much the media keeps on trying to ramp things up. They try to make things. It's kind of a fashion trend. 1 minute, we're posting Ukraine flags in Twitter, Twitter. The next, we're saying women's rights and blah 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 and stuff like that. Me. And of course, I'm just tired of it. It's got to a point where I just don't care anymore. Every other week it's the same nonsense. It's a different topic, but all leads to the same old turkey. Double. It's all about privilege. It's all about trying to show that you are such a good person and how you're a noble warrior. Women's rights matter and Ukraine lives matter, Black lives matter, Asian lives matter. All this stuff, Ukraine lives matter. It's not a virtue signal just to boost one's own ego. And that's always been. It's always been about an ego. That's what the far left is always trying to show. They always try to ramp up their own ego to show how special they are, how fanatic they are, how well-mannered and how sophisticated they are. But really, they are just the bottom of the barrel, and they actually believe that they are the majority. They actually believe that they have somebody bad downstairs area. But they don't. They think they hold some virtueless power when they're on Reddit or Twitter and Facebook, but in the real world, when the adults are in the room, when the true adults are in the room, we get stuff done. Not by race, not by pronouns, and not by skin color. We get things done through our own will. We get things done either we are man, a woman, black, Asian, white, Hispanic, gay, lesbian, straight, bisexual. We get things done based on our merit and above all on our skill. You should not vote for somebody based on their race, culture, religion, or their sexuality. Because that is when you have people who are so full of themselves, they think that is the only personality. Imagine listing being black, or being white, or being Asian in a skills section on a resume. Now imagine actually putting saying you have 18 pronouns and that's your skill. No! 9! And that's what I'm to. The far left, essentially, let's be the far left on your screen, but for me, it's the far left on my side. They are trying to always base things on race and culture and sexuality when me and the noble right only just want to get our job done and go home, go to bed, wake up, and then regret waking up and go to work and take one good shit and go to bed. That's all I want to do. We do not see black and white. We do not see Asian. We do not see black. We don't see things through a multi-lens scope. We're not trying to pick out each and every bit like black, Asian, Catholic, no. We do not try to pick apart one's own being and see which part do we like about it, or which part that should let them a promotion or stuff like that. And that's something about about the wage gap between man and female. It is not about gender. It was never about gender. It's about what you do. It's about what we do. As not black people, white people, Asian people, or Hispanic people. It's what we do as human people, human beings. But they do not see it that way. They never have, and they never will. This is terrible. Awful, even. One day I hope that they will have some sense. Actually, I have a theory of why the far left is so crazy. They don't drink enough water. Simple. If you don't drink enough water, your mind starts to go insane. That's why you should only drink 6 cups of water a day. 6 cups of water a day will keep the insanity at bay. I mean, think of it. They drink too much coffee, they drink too much sports drinks, they drink anything but water, which is probably why they are insane. And lack some form of nobility and honor when it comes to international prosperities of the lower class. Anyways, that's it for this section of the Hans Gutenberg Show. And as always, like and subscribe, and of course, share to the world. Amen.